Presido Muhammadu Buhari don't take chair on top strategic meeting with members of him delegation for the EU-African Union Summit for Brussels, Belgium for February 16, 2022. Presido Muhammadu Buhari don sit down talk with him key members to make sure say Nigeria get ogbonge benefits from the summit. The summit, wey dey expected to last for 2 days, go present better opportunity to set foundations for a renewed and deeper AU-EU partnership on top trust and understanding of mutual interest. African and European leaders dem go tanda talk how both continents go take build greater prosperity and plenty bilateral engagements. The aim na to launch an ambitious African-Europe investment package on top global katakata such as climate change and the current health yamayama. Mr. Geoffrey Oyema, wey be the Minister for Foreign Affairs, come talk say Mr. Presido go focus on the matter of governance and dem go engage the EU to support all the efforts and strategies wey we as a continent and for sub-region level ECOWAS and for national level Nigeria don put in place on top security katakata and peace building.
This president is going to focus on the roundtable on peace, security, and governance. That's obviously a very important area for us. We need EU support and assistance with funding. The African Union, for instance, has a peace fund. ECOWAS has anti-insurgency fund, and where we want $1 billion, and of course we're having some issues with governance. We heard today that France, for instance, is pulling out of Mali. So we need to engage with the EU to really support across the board all the efforts and strategies that we as a continent and also at the sub-regional level ECOWAS and at the national level Nigeria have in place for security challenges and for peace building.
Minister for Health Dr. Osage Ehanire come here and say Nigeria interest na to get ogbonge health system, say not be only for delivery but to get the power to take manufacture and dey more self-sufficient.
Nigeria's interest is to have a stronger health system, not only in delivery but also in preparedness and in capacity to manufacture and be more self-sufficient. We are asking for capacity to manufacture vaccines, to improve the basis for pharmaceuticals and local production of pharmaceuticals and even medical devices, so that we can be more self-sufficient. And also even commodities that we are using, like the masks we are wearing now, we don't necessarily want all of them to be imported, because in times of crisis it's difficult to be able to get your hand on personal protective equipment. So the opportunity of this outbreak is to strengthen your health system, the system itself, and also the industrial base that supports the health system.
Sharon Ikeazo, wey be the Minister for State Environment, come talk say Nigeria interest na for am to get funding to take hold our climate adaptation and mitigation measures and our biodiversity loss.
Nigeria's interest is for us to get funding to be able to back our climate adaptation and mitigation measures. And if you recall, Nigeria and Africa included, we are not the greatest emitters. So it's a question of emitter pays. Is the industrialized world that has brought the climate crisis to this level. And we've been partnering with the EU, not only in climate change, but also in biodiversity conservation. Because dealing with climate change on one hand, and also dealing with biodiversity loss on the other hand.
Nigeria ambassador to Belgium and EU, Obina Onowu, come here and say Mr. Presido go follow the Presido of the EU Commission, put mouth on top infrastructure, health and education, and him dey sure say after the meeting, good news go dey for the country.
Considering our size as the largest economy, as also the most populous country on Africa, decisions taken on Africa certainly demands that Nigeria should be on the table, at least to present her case and then ensure that we are able to advance our interests. Mr. President is going to have a bilateral with the EU Commission President, and we expect that after that meeting there will be some good news for the country. We're going to have some announcements and investments from the EU on certain areas, infrastructure, health, education. And then we also expect that we are also going to deepen relations with the European Union on a number of issues.
This is not the first time for about 10 years where a sitting Presido of the Federal Republic of Nigeria go visit Brussels, headquarters of the European Union. Anita Obinome, TMC TV News.